Oh, Miss Toni, the last 5 years.
Yeah.
You have been, you've been off the music scene for the last 5 years.
A little bit. I was doing Vegas, though, so they kind of put me in there, but it gave me a little feeling of it. But yeah, you're right. I've been off for a
So
bit.
talk about Toni Braxton for the last 5 years that we've not really seen you intimately.
Gosh. Let's see, I did Vegas, and I found out my youngest son, Diesel, was autistic, so Vegas was good. So that's why I extended it, because I got him back on the right track. He's talking.
Oh,
he's
I
much
know.
more mainstream.
He goes to
so
a
I'm
mainstream
excited.
school and everything.
He's in special education, but we're really excited that he's more mainstream. So
You were casted on Dancing with the Stars.
yes, I did that actually after I had the little health scare, a big health scare, but.
So talk about that, because that is big. Because at first, when you were first diagnosed, it's pericarditis.
Pericarditis, but that's what I had prior to that, the heart thingy I had prior to that. But then 2 years ago, I was diagnosed with something called microvascular angina. But even before they properly diagnosed me, they said I needed a heart transplant. So it was a lot of different issues. They couldn't figure out what was wrong. And finally, they said, you have microvascular angina, and it's like a heart attack, but it's called a petite heart attack because it affects the micro arteries. So 23% just stop working, just shut down.
And is it something
They don't
in
know.
genetics? Or
No,
is it just
no one in my
something that
family
happens?
had it. They're finding it a lot of women after childbirth years. Well, not years, but after they have kids, they're developing it. So women in their 30s are developing this microvascular angina. They come up, they have chest pains, they have the EKG, which comes up nothing. Sudden
But were there any signs? Did you realize that something
chronic
was going
fatigue.
on?
Like I never had enough energy, and I was still performing and doing shows. I noticed my blood pressure was starting to become elevated. Just odd signs like that. I remember it was hard for me to get out the bed. I remember feeling like things were sitting on me, and this one particular day was like a trough of elephants were sitting on me.
Wow, so
Yeah.
you're dealing with that, and then you find out that your youngest son, he's autistic.
Yeah.
So how does, I guess, as a mom, and I mean, you just found that out, so he was still.
But I knew, as a mom, you knew. I knew something
That
was
was what I was going
different.
to say.
Yeah.
What did you know was different? Like, what are the signs that people should look out for?
No two cases are the same. It's a
Okay.
neurological disorder. So for him, he had no eye contact. When we called his name, he wouldn't answer. And I remember they thought he was hearing impaired. So they checked his hearing, and it was inconclusive initially because he's 2. He
Right.
didn't cooperate.
Right,
You see
right.
the light, you're supposed to respond or throw something. He didn't cooperate. So after about 3 tries, okay, no, he's not hearing impaired. They thought he had something called apraxia, a learning disability. It's a lot of different things, but as a mom, I knew something was wrong. But I remember blaming myself initially when he was diagnosed.
Why did you blame yourself?
I should have taken my prenatals. Maybe I worked too much. I worked right after. It was just a lot of things I blamed myself. And I talked to Holly Robinson Pease, the people from Autism Speaks, and they helped me out a lot. And so, you know, everyone feels that. You got to get past this stage, and let's work on getting your son, getting him in the proper treatments.
And so now, here today, we were just talking about, he's like doing
He's
a lot
here
better.
with
He's
me.
here.
He's out on the
Aruba.
beach, right now on the beach.
He's on the beach?
On the beach.
Right now?
On the beach.
Nice,
Yes.
nice, nice. Must be nice to be the son of Toni Braxton.
They don't care. They really don't
Do
care.
they not care?
I'm in the car, I'm listening to the mixes of the new album, and I'm like, Mommy, can you put on Jay-Z?
It's like, this is Mommy's
the
new
Black
album.
Eyed
Hello, this
Peas.
is the bread and butter
They don't
for us.
care. They don't
No.
care.
So now,
Very fortunate.
the song that you did with Trey Songz,
Yeah.
and the big kiss, Toni, the big kiss. Why did everybody make a big deal out of the
I
big
don't
kiss?
know. I mean, I kissed Taye Diggs before when we did the movie
Yeah.
Heaven Hill.
Yeah.
And other movies, but I guess because it's Trey.
It's Trey.
He's 12.
Yeah.
He's 12.
But he's hot.
But he's 12.
Yeah, but he's,
So it's
he's
like
hot
my
12.
cougar moment.
Yeah, so now cougaring, what do you think about that whole thing?
I'm not really a cougar. It's not
Okay.
really my thingy.
You need a grown man.
I prefer, but I've had a few cougar crushes.
Okay.
Like Drake is my real cougar crush.
Really?
He's my real
Drake
is my
is your
real,
cougar crush?
He's my real cougar crush.
Who knew? Okay, I wouldn't have put, okay, I got you.
I like when he
Who would be
raps.
my cougar crush?
Who do you like? Who do you look at this
My
12
cougar
and
crush
go,
may have been, maybe,
who?
Omarion.
Yeah, see,
Maybe
everyone has a
Omarion.
cougar crush.
Maybe
Every girl.
Omarion, I'm thinking, but don't get any bright ideas on Omarion.
He could
It's
probably
so not gonna
dance
happen.
well.
Yeah, he does.
Right?
And you know what they say about guys that can dance?
What they tell me?
You don't know what they say
don't
about
know
guys
that
that can
one.
dance, that can move?
No.
Well, I mean, you know, they take that same movement to.
I didn't know that.
Yes, yes. All right.
an
So the new
educational.
album, the new album is in stores right
Yes.
now. It's called
Yes.
Pulse. You can check it out. Now, Toni, when you come to Philly, promise you'll come see
I
me.
promise I'm gonna come see you. We've bonded now.
Okay, but thank you, Miss Toni.
Thank
Have
you,
a-
Huggy. Thank you.
Huggy.
Thank you. Thank you so much. It's been
Love
great.
you.